waka 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 ooga chaga ooga chaga ooga chaga. Good morning, New York City, city. Good morning, New York City. That is my new song from my latest track, Good Morning, New York City, where I say Good Morning, New York City several times over various beats. Some I created, some I did not. Um, and we're working on it. I'm working with all the hottest producers, um, Scott Storch, Red One, other people who only were relevant in the early 2000s. Just great tracks, and I think it's going to be a smash hit, a smash goddamn hit. Welcome to Good Morning New Hill City. This is the podcast where we talk to all of the most famous members of New Hill City, and we ask them about, life, liberty, and the pursuit of sacrificing goats to our savior Satan. Um, I have announcements. Oh, new announcements. We have a new RP in the RP district called Escape Room. It's a reboot of sorts from our friend Alcoholic Nick, who will be on season two or on season two of Good Morning New City. Season two later on this year. Um, which that'll be great. So join that if you're not in that section yet. The new D&D campaign called the Unsleeping City, which I am a part of, playing a very big asshole. A gape. Anyway, is actually happening today, episode 2. So check that out. What other announcements do we have? I think that's it. The weather, it's hot, but it's getting less hot because it's summertime. It's gonna be really sexy and still hot because we don't allow cold weather here in New York City because we don't do that. Here's a rich thing I bought. I bought a thing that I kind of can't talk about here because it's naughty, but it was $300. That's it. Oh, here's a rich thing I bought. I bought an entire wedding party dinner. How about that? How about that? How about that? Here's the best thing I found on the internet. Beyonce's album's great. I think it's Beyonce's album. Love it. You wanna make me you wanna make me Love that album. Grace Jones is on it. That's great. Bitch, I'm hungry. I'm always eating on the pod, and this is not any different. This episode is not any fucking different. I am eating chocolate from IKEA. I went to IKEA yesterday and I bought a bunch of shit. Will I be able to put it together? I don't know. I'm gonna have my maid do that. That's right. I have help. Um, Game Corner. I am currently streaming. We finished streaming Who Pressed Me on Uncle Marcus, which was a Wales Interactive. Y'all know I love me some FMVs. I didn't love this one though. This one was not great. Kind of one of the weakest ones. But I got the platinum, which is fine. I also played the song out of space, which was interesting. Not really sure how to describe that. It's like X Files, but like 2-bit. It's weird. Got 2 platinums off of that. And I'm currently streaming. Today I'll be streaming AI, the Somnium Files, the sequel, and playing a bunch of Switch games. I'm kind of into Xenoblade. I've asked Game FAQs if I should try Xenoblade 1 and 2 again because I'm enjoying Xenoblade 3. And so far the community has said yes. So I'm going to try Xenoblade 1 and 2. Funny thing, can't find them anywhere, so I guess I'll have to look somewhere else. But whatever. Weeb Corner, I've been obsessed with manga. I am obsessed with the manga called I Am the Hero. It is the best zombie media, some of the best zombie media I've ever seen in my life. And so that's a lot of fun. And what else? Oh, that's Weeb Corner. Human Corner. I don't know. Humans are fucking stupid. Let's get to the reason why we're here. This gentleman is is a second time interview. We're having a second interview with this one. Um, I believe he's the first. I believe he's the first um, Romanian Heli nominee ever. Am I correct about that? We'll talk about it later. Um, I think he's the first. We're gonna talk about his Heli tenure. Apparently the first Romanian member of NHC is what I'm being told. We're gonna go with that. until someone yells at me that I'm wrong. Um, he is now a chess fanatic, which we'll talk about. He's nominated this year. We have a lot to get to. We're gonna talk about how he did in the last Hellies. And we're just gonna get right into it. Let's welcome to the stage
That was shorter than I expected. Last time you
Caps.
did a very long one. You said caps for like 20 seconds, and I was like, what in the world is going on?
Oh, you wanted a longer intro? Is that what you're saying? You wanted a longer intro?
No, I didn't necessarily want it. I just
Oh,
expected you to do a long one again.
interesting. Okay, all right.
And
Caps
so and so when
Caps
you
wants a
just
long
stopped,
intro. Okay,
oh
interesting.
god.
Yeah, Caps has made it very clear that he is famous now, and he demands a certain a modicum of respect. So fine, okay, fair. Next time, Caps' intro is going to be 10 minutes long. Um, how are you, Caps?
I'm fine. I'm actually fine. I don't know how to describe my life right now. It's pretty much standard. I haven't done anything surprising. I'm
How?
waiting for school to begin.
Oh, gross. School's awful. How has your life changed? You've been interviewed previously. Has your life
hmm
changed since then?
Not much. I mean, probably the biggest change in my life is that I've gone through a surgery, but other than that, nothing really out of the ordinary. Been
Oh,
to school, finished ninth grade, passed it, so
oh,
forth and so on. Just normal teen stuff.
honey, I've been through some surgeries myself, but they were all cosmetic. Um, awesome. We love that for you. I think, maybe. So we're gonna get into your second time interview questions. The interview questions are gonna be slightly different from last time, only slightly. Some of the most important questions are still gonna be asked, like the one that you think you're, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But the first one's gonna be, what's your favorite part about New Hill City?
Oh, the community. That's pretty much it. I mean, I haven't been around a lot because I've just been grinding chess online
Oh yeah, we're gonna
or
get into
and
that.
grinding on chess on Twitch online. But when I've been around, there's always been somebody that I knew that I could talk to, that I could run into, and have some debates, some chats, some share some opinions. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I like about the community, that there's always somebody that you can run into, that you can have certain discussions with, and you never get bored around here.
You can stab someone if you want to. What is your favorite?
That's I leave that to Goose, honestly.
What is your favorite
Goose is
channel?
uh pretty much the best circle of hell because that's where everyone meets.
That's true. That's true. What is the biggest difference between you this year and you last year? It could be in New Hell City, out of New Hell City, both.
Um Honestly, I've been surprised myself that I'm now more how can I say, I'm more dedicated or more willing to start doing some actual physical exercise because last year I would have just denied doing walks outside.
Mm.
Oh, but now after the whole surgery thing and after I've learned what I can go through, oh, once I completely heal and it's over with all the treatment and stuff, I'm willing to do some walks all the way to school, which would take probably half an hour to three quarters of an hour, which is a pretty long walk, but
Okay.
I'm willing to do some physical exercise so that I don't end up in the situation in which I've been.
And I think the other biggest difference is that you're like now super into chess. Can you talk about why you're into chess now, of all things?
Oh, honestly, because I got bored of the other games that I was into. I was into a soccer manager game, but future the updates that came in the last year pretty much ruined it. So I didn't want to have anything to do with it.
Okay.
And so I already in the second half of the school year, I already had started spending my recesses and my breaks playing chess with my classmate because we couldn't do pretty much anything else, at least not on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So we chose chess, and after that, I just kind of discovered chess and started liking it because there's never an update in chess that can annoy you. And so I just stick to chess. And it's been like that ever since. I have
Word.
over 7,000 games on chess.com.
Oh my God. What's your average? Is there like an average of like how much you win versus how much you lose? Or what's your
Um,
percentage or something? I don't
I
know.
think I think there are certain stats. Um, can't remember. It's probably around the half. I probably win like 46 to 47% and lose like 50. I'm not really sure.
Damn. Um, all right. Well, you know this one. Who's your best friend here? And if you don't say me and only me, I will ban you.
I will say you because I won't go through a ban again.
There you go.
Um,
That's all you need to say.
on, honestly speaking,
I th-
besides Copper, I think it's actually you.
there we go. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. This next question should be easier. Do I look pretty today?
You do, you really do.
Thank you. Easy.
I like the pink dress that you're in today.
Appreciate that.
I'm
Or that just for you. What does you so everyone obviously has an apartment in New Hell City. You have been here for at least 2 years, so your apartment looks should look somewhat interesting. How does your NXT apartment look
in
like?
2 years actually.
Have it? How many years?
Has
3?
it been 2 years? You said two.
I don't know. I
I
just time means nothing. I don't know.
I don't even know for how long I've been
what
here.
does your apartment look like in New Hell City?
Oh, I'm not sure you posted at some point how our apartments should look like, but what I'm looking after is some sort of mountainside like, not even a mansion, just a few rooms put together, a wooden house in the middle of nowhere, just the way I just the
S-
way I like it.
What is
In the
your
middle
like?
of nature.
Oh yeah, you're somewhere in the forest. That makes sense. What is like
Mm.
your like architectural style? Are you like a Scandinavian kind of dude? Do you like modern
Unfor-
furniture?
unf- Unfortunately, even though mom is an architect as a job, I haven't looked that deeply into it to say what kind of architecture I like.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Fair enough. Let's talk about the cryptids. Is there any way to stop them?
I haven't actually been too much up to date with them, but honestly, I think the cryptids were more influential around here back when there was a new RP each month for them. And so since we stopped doing that, I think their influence over the city has decreased.
That's right. We're one step closer to killing them or whatever we do to them. Dating them? I don't know. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about your Hellies. Let's talk about last year's Helly Awards, 2021. Overall, you know, how do we feel before we dive into each nomination? Were you there?
Um, how do I feel? I mean, how do I feel about what I'm gonna win this year, or what
Well, we'll
exactly do you
we'll
mean?
get into next year, but how did you feel about last year's Helly Awards, 2021?
I I wasn't. I mean, whatever I was hoping to win, I didn't win because I didn't win anything last year. But I have to be honest. Um, I didn't really deserve to win anything in every category that I've signed up for. There's always been somebody who has done a better job than me and that deserved to win um the category that they won.
Look at that! Look at that pageant answer. We love it. Um, okay, so we're gonna get into your eight. I think you have 8 nominations from last year. Not bad. It's a good solid
Oh,
number. I believe it's 8. I might be wrong. I'm just
oh.
doing. We'll see. We'll check
Last
periodically.
year, yeah, last year probably eight.
So your first nomination was for Pet of the Year for your little kitty Zoro, which I'm going to post in chat right now. Um,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Here we go. How is Zoro doing? How is Zoro dealing with the loss?
Zoro is. He actually doesn't care that much. I mean,
Wow, wow.
he's
Zoro's
just
not is anti-Hellies. Good to know. Good to know.
I mean, he would obviously be happy if he'd win a heli, but um, he's pretty much like me. If he lost, it doesn't really matter. We move on. We continue our daily lives, and Zoro has been just spending time around in the house. No, nothing special. We've built something for our cats because we barely let our cats spend any time outside of the house. And so dad came with a brilliant idea. And next to the window in our kitchen, they've built like a small cage in a way
Hmm.
so that the cats could fit into it and actually theoretically be outside.
Okay.
And so he's been enjoying his time around there. Oh, but in terms of losing the heli, he's dealing quite alright with.
Well, he was up against a lot of cats. Harvey, Dahmer, Goldie, Patches, Gravy, Angel, Ronja, Merc Eclipse, Ellie, Bestie, Dooza, Rex, Thor, Slinky, who's a snake, Evie, and Piper. Zoro lost to another cat named Harvey. Do you think Zoro and Harvey? Do you think Zoro would win in a fight against Harvey?
I can't even remember how Harvey looks like.
I'm going to post a picture of
But
Harvey right now, the heli winner who yanked the heli from Zoro. This we're gonna post. Parademon is promoting cat on cat violence right now. Um, Here is the 2021 heli winner, Harvey, who is owned by Ghostface. Now, do you think Zoro could take Harvey in a fight?
honestly, 100%.
100%.
I'm pretty sad actually to say that Zoro has been training his fights with his little brother.
Wow.
And so, after continuous months of training and fighting against that half kitten, half hamster,
Wow.
he he would totally have the edge.
That's it. Asked and answered. Um, oh, we can also tell you because I'm looking at the pie chart where Harvey landed on the votes. Um, where do you think Harvey? So let me see. First of all, there were how many nominees? There were. Oh, hang on, stay there. There were 18 nominees. 71 folks voted for this category. Where do you think Sweet Zoro landed in the votes?
Um, I hope in the top five at least.
Let me see if that's true. It is not true.
Oh,
Sweet Zoro got last place. We love Zoro. How dare you
oh,
all? How dare you all? How dare you all not vote for Zoro?
oh
This is all of your faults. This is all of your faults. Um, Evil, pure evil. Um, okay, so your next category was for DJ of the Year, which is a pretty easy category last year because not many people were in the DJ area. But you were up against Silver Luna Wolf, Nathan Drake, Leah, and Calloway. You lost to Leah. It's funny because so far you've lost to two people who only have one. It was their first heli win that year. So you gave someone their first heli win twice. It's good.
I'm grateful for that. I mean,
So it's five nominees, 51 voters. Where do you think you landed?
um, third behind
Fourth.
Leah and Calloway. Oh,
Fourth. So you're actually behind. So it's Leah, Silver Luna Wolf, Nathan Drake, and then you, and you beat Calloway. Calloway got last place. So take
Uh,
that, wherever Calloway's from. I forgot where he's from. Romania? I don't remember.
no, I don't think he's from Romania.
I don't
I think he's
remember.
from Latvia or something.
Something like that. The next nomination you got was for Sportiest Sport, which only had four nominees. You're
Yeah,
up
but
against
one of them was Jesse.
you were up against JoJo Squirrelish and Down by Six, aka Jesse. How did you feel about losing this one? You were a sporty man.
I, I am a sporty man, but I had absolutely no doubt that Jesse's gonna win. He just watches every sport there that is played in Seattle for and for no reason he chooses to post everything in that chat. So just so he's secure of one hell each year. Um
Mm.
but honestly, I haven't posted a lot about sports there, and I don't even know if I'm gonna win this year either. Although I'll try to spice things up with some chess throughout the later part of the year,
Chess is a sport.
because
That's right.
I'm going to be attending some IRL tournaments.
Yes, we'd love to see it. All right, now for the ultimate question. There's four nominees, 51 voters. Where do you think you landed?
Either second or third.
You got last place, but you at least got four votes. That's good.
Is it God?
Oh God, this is gonna be a great trend. This is gonna be great for your self-esteem. This is awesome. You were also nominated for best unedited photography piece. You've been getting into your photography lately, Caps. We'd love to see it.
I so wanted whilst I was by the mountainside to go to that volcano. I've been talking about it in the past weeks in the best circle of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, though, I've had some issues with that surgery and treatment, and so we had to postpone yet again that trip to that volcano because next to that volcano there is an emerald lake, and
Ooh.
and so I would have loved taking some pictures of it, and I think that would have been a worthy nomination for the photography award.
Yes.
Oh, but since that got cancelled, I'm gonna aim for next year when we plan to go to Austria as well. So both in Austria and Romania, I should be able to take some interesting pictures.
So the one that won from your folder, because I believe you had a folder last year, was the Dead Gorge of Cato. Is it Cato?
Kato Zakros, yeah,
Um.
in in Greece.
Oh yeah. So is this the one you wanted to win from your folder?
I mean, did I have anything else
I think you
apart
did.
from it?
I just can't remember what it was, but I think you did. But if you can't remember, then I guess it wasn't that important. So that's good. Tell us, tell,
Exactly.
tell us about this
Yeah.
photo.
Actually, I wasn't able to take that good of a photo. If you look down into the gorge, it looks way better than the photo I've taken, but my parents wouldn't allow me to get too close to that place
That's probably
so
what it
that I
was.
wouldn't fall.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly. And so I couldn't take a quality photo of the gorge, but it was a fun time looking around at it. Actually, it's a very funny thing that this gorge that's like a few kilometers, I think a few miles long, and that it would take you an hour by foot to get through. It connects two beaches, and both of them are very nice and very clean. And you just traverse this canyon for 1 hour and you get to the other.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then.
And so I've been very impressed. We've actually wanted to go through it, but we didn't think we'd love the time.
So you were nominated against 20 other nominees. You had Jax, Addie, Leah, Miss Eldridge Montevouer, Social Avocado, Ray, Noob, Alcoholic Nick, Pika, Soph, Raymond, Sup, Sneaky, Nathan Drake, Velvet She, Zozo, Kiara, Calloway down by 6, and Sage. Noob ended up winning for Cherry Blossoms. Noob also ended up winning Photographer of the Year that year. That was Noob was a tough beat. Where do you think you landed in Best Unedited Photography Piece? You had 21 nominees and total 67 voters.
Honestly, this time around, I'm just gonna say last because I want to get a guess wrong, like I've been higher than last. So I'm
Well,
just gonna say last.
so you're technically right, but you actually.
What does that mean?
No one voted for you for that one, but that's okay. So technically, you were lower than last.
More
Um,
than last?
it was more than last. It was non-existent. How dare they? How dare they? No respect, Capskits. No respect around these parts. Um, you are also nominated for Best Traditional Art Piece. I'm going to post your piece here, and you're going to tell us all about it. Um,
Oh,
uh,
it was
do you
the
remember this one?
Ovechkin one,
That's
right?
right. You can start talking about it if you remember it, because I'm going to post it here in a second.
Oh, well, it was actually more of a doodle than an actual art piece. Generally, I'm not comfortable around art as a whole, so I don't ever expect to win the traditional art piece.
Yeah, art's a tough category
However,
here.
however, I've I think that I've done a better job than I would have expected. And actually, I'm thinking of nominating another art piece. It depends. I've been dreaming of a certain moment, and so I wanted to put that dream onto a piece of paper, and I think I'll do that pretty soon and nominate it
There you
because
go.
it was a very nice dream and it deserves to be on there.
Um, it's wild because you. So this one you lost this one to Sadburb. Every single heli that you've lost so far was to someone who was winning their heli for the first time. So take pride in that, I guess.
Yeah, that's I mean that's rather wholesome.
Yeah, it is very very wholesome. Your next nomination was for our biggest category of that year, which was best quote. Um, I'm going to post the quote here. It's called Dear E. Um, I'm going to post it. I don't know if you remember it. Do you have any recollection of this? Probably not.
Probably. We also just skipped over the rankings of traditional RPs because we both know how bad they've got.
I'm glad you caught that. I thought we'd skip right over that. Um, so here is Caps's nomination for best quote, which I guess I'll have Caps read. Um, when it loads, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. It's a
Yeah,
professional.
it's happened to me as well. Sometimes it just and the bar goes all the way, but the photo doesn't actually load.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, um,
Do you want to explain this one?
I don't. Oh, I don't know if there's anything to explain. Actually, I mean, it's just a pun
So
that
Zoe
I felt.
Zoe posted a picture of a deer. We'll start there. And then you wrote the cleverly brilliant, hilarious quote, "Oh dearie me."
Yeah, but did the brilliant quote get one vote? Let's put that question.
We're going to find out right now. We're gonna see. I want to see.
Oh
You
God!
want to take a guess? You want to take a guess where you're at? 51. We have
Uh,
was it 51 nominees? Um,
oh wow!
yeah, it's the biggest category we've had in the Hellies thus far, until this year. We had 67 voters. Almost as many nominees as voters. Let's see. Do you want to take a stab at what like area you think you landed?
Um, bottom last, but I think with more than one vote. I just hope for
You
it.
think you have at least one vote. Okay, I'm going to find out.
I just hope so. I don't even know what to think.
Let's see. I can go down. Oh, yes, yes, you got one vote. You got exactly one vote. You got 1.5% of the nominee of the votes. I did you vote for yourself that year?
Um, Actually, I think I did in the quote one.
Oh my gosh.
For God's sake.
I love it. Oh my god, I love it. So yes, you were 0 for 6 so far. At this point in the Hellies. Um, it is not going well for you, but that's okay because you are a chess phenom. So you were also nominated for Best Level Up, for something I called the Hell. Uh, would you like to read it out for us as it loads right here?
Wait, I'm as confused as I was back then. I, I, I don't even understand what you were talking about.
So
Uh,
I wrote the mob would tie cement blocks to people's feet and drown them, which is true. And then Caps wrote, "What the hell?" and then leveled up.
Indeed, what the hell? I'm again asking myself the same question. I have no clue what that means,
It's
or
it's true. In New York, they would in a lot of the rivers here, the mob would tie cinder blocks to people they killed or they were going to kill, and they would drown them and leave them in there at the bottom of the river. And some bodies are still there. There are dead bodies in the rivers of New York. It's true.
good lord.
It's true. Um, so out of that one, there were how many nominees? There are a lot less. 20 something, I believe. 24 nominees, and 52 um voters. How many votes do you think the hell got?
Uh, Either none or one. I'm just gonna go.
You're wrong. You got 2 votes.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
At least for this one.
Yeah, you got 2 votes. Not bad.
Was there anybody that was behind me, or was I the last again?
No, you're not dead last. There are several people who are behind you. Several actually.
Oh,
And here's what's weird is that the votes were so split. You were actually only 5 votes away from winning. That's how weird it is. So the winner was Caddy Master or Dio, at this one, and they only got 7 votes, but they ended up winning because the votes were so split up. So they got 7 votes and you got 2. So technically, you were only 5 votes. Not even technically, you were actually only 5 votes from winning. So there you go.
all right.
Mini supposed give one, two. So you had one final nomination for this Hellas, which is one that I really was proud of you for, and I thought that you should have deserved, quite possibly, was most improved member.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah, this
the
is
one that I was actually hoping to win.
Um, and you were up against this is a very tough category last year though, because there's a lot of members who improved. Zozo, Cammy, Silver Luna Wolf, consistently depressed. Soph, Jesse down by 6. Spicy Snowflake, Kiara, Aurora Fishy Gigart, Leah, Vel, Cam M. Green, Lucian, and Mika. You lost to consistently depressed. Which CD had a very good year. CD went from being a community member to a mod. CD also will not stop winning helis. It's kind of ridiculous. Someone stop him, please. Someone, anyone. Um, and yeah. So, how do you want to know how you did in that one? Do you care?
I actually think that in that one, I got some of the upper places, at least this time around, because I just feel like even though not a lot of people know about what happened to me in NHC the year before that, I feel like I truly deserved that. I didn't want to admit it because I felt like it was rude, but I was extremely disappointed at myself because I've improved. I've learned from my mistakes so much that
Yeah,
I thought I thought it was enough. And
I think so.
when,
I agree.
eh, but looking back at it, the progress that CD made was also huge, and I mean, she deserves it after all. Or
That's it.
wait,
I
yeah.
agree. So let's move
He,
on to.
but where did I place? Wait,
That's-
because you didn't tell me.
I was trying so hard to skip over it.
Oh, good lord.
You didn't get any votes. No one voted for you. How dare they? I know, I know, I know the injustice. Justice for Caps. Justice for Caps. I don't
Oh,
know. We need to start a hashtag. Justice for Caps. Isn't that rude? How horrible. How horrible. Pure evil. Pure evil. These hellions. So now we're starting the hashtag Justice for Caps. Oh, yes, Minnie's starting it. There we go. Justice for Caps. There we go. Um, so we are now going to move on to the 2022 Hellies, which have not happened yet. Wait, did you come to the 2021 Hellies? I don't remember.
yeah, I was there. I actually read some of the
Oh,
winners.
oh. Do you remember which ones you read?
Not exactly.
Oh yeah. See, I can't remember yesterday.
I think I read one that CD won and one that Catty won, but other than that, I don't remember much.
Well, that was about 10 freaking
I
Hellies because
I
they both
I,
won a ton. Jesus.
I was just so pissed once I shut off the computer after hearing that most improved member went to somebody else
I know.
that I just almost forgot the night.
Pure evil. Pure evil. So we'll talk about what your chances are for this year. So you're nominated for DJ of the Year. You're up against Dio, Copper, Leah, Amakin, Shy, the Gorgeous Fire Demon 2021, Isa, and NJ Wolf D. What do you think your chances are there?
Honestly, if I'm going to have any chances, I need to start vibing more in the radio VC, but I don't know. There's a lot more contestants than last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't actually know what to think of it.
Yeah, that's fair. You're also nominated for your big category, Sportiest Sport. Where do you think so you're up against the usual suspects, down by six, Squirrelish, Lucifer, and new contestant and first female nominee, Swiftcut Lassie.
And and Jesse isn't there.
Jesse's there. He's the first nominee, down by six.
Oh God. Well, that's my hopes gone. Um, but I mean, Jesse is just. I don't mean it as a bad, like, I don't
Ooh, I like
mean
where this is
it to
going.
be rude, but he's just the regular sporty nerd that every server has, and that just about landed here.
That's right. That's right. We need to take him down. He's won too many hellies. Two, but too many anyway.
Yeah, he watches and he understands so many sports. I tried to watch like baseball once just to have something to talk about in the sports channel of NHC, and I was so confused. I was like, why would anybody watch 8 hours of somebody hitting a ball with a bat?
Oh, I agree. I 100% agree. You're right about that. You're absolutely right. Um, chances? You think your chances are good? Not so much?
Oh, I mean, when Jesse is there, my chances are equal to zero. Pretty much like my total votes in last year's.
Oh
Um,
god.
but
Oh my
but
goodness.
um, but yeah, I mean, nobody can steal from Jesse. Honestly, Jesse totally earned that category, and I think if he keeps doing like this, nobody else is gonna resport your sport.
Wow.
Actually, actually, I could pitch this after this interview, so that if a person won the same category like 3 or 4 times in a row, um, they should be like disqualified from the next one so they could give someone else a chance.
That's
It
very
just
cute.
sounds so
That's
fair.
very
It
cute.
just sounds so fair because at this rate, Jesse's gonna be here until he's gonna pass out, and for 30 years in a row, he's going to be the winner.
Well, consistently depressed as one is possibly going to win um freaking digital best digital art piece 4 years in a row. So it's it's tough. It's tough out here for us hoes. It is tough. So we're gonna implement that. I like that idea. Except when it comes to me, I should win all the time. You were nominated for best unedited photography piece for these two pieces. One called Christmas and one called something else. Christmas lights and then something else. I forgot what the second one's called.
Yeah, the poodle who actually ate his tail. I remember that one because it happened like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And actually, for that poodle one, I think I will get at least one vote.
Which one do you hope wins? Is you want the cloud one to win?
Yeah, the cloud, because those Christmas lights, I just took the photo randomly and hope that I I actually thought of this both in my traditional art piece nomination and in this one because
Mm-hmm.
the helis are always gonna happen around Christmas, and so I
Smart.
wanted some of my nominations to be Christmas related,
Very smart.
so that when there's all that Christmas vibe in the air, I could pick up at least one vote. Could take her.
So I like the scheming. This is the way you got to win a heli. You got to scheme. You got to
But yeah,
scheme.
actually I find the poodle one very pretty, and out of my two nominations, I think and hope that that one's gonna go through.
Mm.
And I don't know how many nominees are in this year.
So far we have. Let me see how many nominees we have. We are sitting at 28. 28 nominations. 28 nominees. I mean.
Okay,
Yep.
so 27 people that can get a vote that couldn't be mine.
That's true.
Okay,
That's true.
um,
You're for the very first time nominated for best audio video piece. For getting ready for Christmas. Tell us about this. It's posted in chat.
uh, wait, I actually have to watch this because I don't even remember it.
Okay.
So I'll just mute Discord for a bit whilst I watch this.
I guess I'll vamp. Yeah.
Um,
I don't think it takes too long. How long is the video?
I don't know. If it
It's
takes too
six
long,
sec.
I don't think it's gonna get anything
It's
because
oh, it's 25 seconds. Oh, 26 seconds. Oh, you guys are building a tree, but like fast ways. You're like building it fast.
yeah, because it was on like that setting on the camera that was like um the one that actually makes any video faster. I don't know how it's called
Oh.
because I've set it on that camera setting and put the phone there,
Ooh.
and we just did the tree. And again, um, I think that it's Christmas
Christmas
connotation.
related. That's right.
Christmas related is gonna give me at least one vote, please, dear God.
There you go. You're also
How
not
many total votes I get last year? Like total votes.
total. Probably
Was it
it was
two?
less than 10. It was probably
I'm convinced it's less than 10. Is it two or three?
it was more than two or three. I think it was like 5 or 6.
Oh, decent, decent. Okay.
Listen, you got to get into. I'm telling you, the categories that are underrated that you have to get into are best written piece, um, best musical piece, our new one. Um,
Actually, I could get into best written piece. When I was younger, I wanted to be a writer. That was my dream job. And I actually had an unfinished book, and I actually think I have it on my old PC if I look for it.
well, it has to be something written this year. That's the only thing. So you have to write it this year.
Yeah, that's why I say because if I was able to start a book and keep it going for like tens of pages, I surely have an inspiration for like 2 pages worth of a story.
There you go.
And
That's
so,
That's a good
Okay.
one. That's a one that's underrated and pretty easy to win. I'm trying to think what else is easy to win. Oh, best role play cast is really easy to win. If you just get in the right role play, then you win a heli. That's it. That's all I have to do. Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
oh,
Let's see.
yeah.
So your next nomination is for best traditional art piece, of which I'm going to post your two pieces. You're going to let me know which one you want to win in your folder
Oh,
so far.
I think. Wait, I don't even remember what the first one was. I know I did the first one in the art class, but I did it by myself, so I thought I couldn't nominate it because I didn't get any help from the teacher. She just told us you gotta do this, and I just drew that.
Oh, there you go.
Um, so I'm just gonna base this based on what I think is going to go through, and I'm gonna pick the first one because it's much more abstract and actually well done than the second one, which the second one again Christmas related. As I said,
Oh, there you go. More Christmas related stuff.
yeah,
Um, your final
yeah.
nom your final nomination so far is for best level up for I Love New Hell City. Where you said Lou said I love you too, and then you said we all love each other here, don't we? We are a loving community, and then Chikorita leveled up. So good job.
Okay, so I'd be very offended if that doesn't get anything. And I'm speaking for the community here. If this one doesn't get any vote, I'd be very upset.
Very upset. We're up against 28 nominees so far, so we'll see how that goes for you. I hope you'll be at this year's Hellies. That's all your nominations so far. I will hope you'll attend this
Do
Hellies.
we know when the Harrys are gonna be?
It'll be so this unfortunately this year I think it lands right on Christmas. So I think we're gonna be doing it right on Christmas. Let me think.
Oh wait, it lands at some point.
So it
Isn't it like set to be in a certain
so
day
it's
after
every
Christmas?
well it's always the last Sunday of every year, and this Sunday it's
Oh,
Christmas. So
oh
probably
wow.
gonna happen on Christmas. So I mean we're gonna work it out whether or not we do it on Christmas Eve or the day after, but it's like the difference between Saturday and Monday. I don't know. We'll see. Do you have a preference?
A preference as to
Saturday, Christmas, or Monday?
Saturday, Christmas, or Monday. I think Monday is going to be much more like chill of a day because Christmas already happened.
Yeah,
And equally, I don't think anybody would work in that Monday because it's the second day after Christmas.
yeah,
And so I'd pick Monday personally so that all the Christmas hype is at least mildly gone. Because last year we also did it on the 26th, I think.
did we?
I I think so.
Maybe we did. I don't know. You're probably right. So here's my next question for you. What heli over all of the helis that you've been nominated for, what heli did you lose that you wish you hadn't?
Most improved member.
Of
100%.
2021? Okay.
Yeah.
And I would. Your next question is, are you a New Hell City legend?
I wouldn't call myself legend. Um, Fan questions for Caps, and there's only one person listening. Uh, Taka, where are you, man? Taka, it's your time to shine. Taka,
We'll
good
get there.
lord.
We'll get there. So
Um,
you don't think you're there yet?
I don't think I'm at the legend status. Like, I'd consider legend the people who are in chat every single day, who have been here for years, or like the origin, like the OGs of the server,
That's fair. That's
the
fair.
first ones that joined. Um, I wouldn't consider myself legend until one, I get to be recognized by like most of the people around, and
Mm-hmm.
two, until I actually get to be constantly in chat talking to people.
There you go. What are your goals for this year in New Hell City?
My goal. My goal is to get more than 5 votes on this year's Hellies. That's number one. Total votes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't really have many goals. NHC is just a place where I hang out, where I always know I'll find somebody to talk to. So this is my goal, to hang out, be chill. I don't want to be super competitive about the Hellies. Um, I just want NHC to be my home from time to time. And that's pretty much it.
Nice. Very nice. Well, normally this is the time of fan questions. We have one fan question. Kiara's first
Oh,
question is, what is your honest opinion of fire? Oh boy.
honest opinion. Fire, first of all, we all gotta understand he's a funny guy. Um, he entertains us well enough so that he kept us here. Like, if it wasn't for him, none of us would be here anymore, at least. Um, Fire, sometimes exaggerates with some of the
What?
jokes, but
What? Lies.
I had a nomination called The Hell based on what you said. You can't deny it.
I know what you're talking
Um,
about.
um, but I think overall, Fire is a cool guy to have as server owner. He's always around if you happen to need him. He's built a very chill community. And I think that he deserves a lot of credit for the work he's done in these past years to show up here nearly every day when he's busy with work. And I think that everybody that's a regular member in NHC should think at least once that this one person, along with probably three other people like Nolan or God knows who, managed to build this entire server and this entire community from scratch. And that's not a thing that many of us could do. And so I think Fire is a person that should be respected, even though his jokes are sometimes, let's say, not PG rated. Let's put it that way. But yeah, that's my opinion of Fire. I like Fire in terms of personality, and I hope that he's gonna stick around NHC for many years to come.
Can't believe you called me a person. But anyway, thanks, Caps. Next fan question is from Shy. Shy says, Vin Diesel or Ben Petrol?
Huh?
Oh boy, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with Shy's questions. They're abstract.
Kaka may have a lot of questions, but at least they make sense.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Vin Diesel or what even is a bin? Like the trash
I
bin?
think probably trash bin and then petrol like gas because I
It's
think
even hard. It's even harder for my brain to process this because in Romanian the word vin is basically means wine,
oh
and so and so my brain just processes it as wine diesel or vin. I don't know. Vin Diesel, I guess, because I've heard about him and I haven't heard about Vin Petrol. I don't know.
the gorgeous.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. That's your answer. All right, we're going with it.
yeah, probably.
The gorgeous and talented fire demon asks, "Who do you think will win best new member this year?"
Um, I'm honestly not up to date with who is nominated for Best New Member.
Oh, well,
So
who's the member who you don't know who you keep seeing in Best Circle of Hell? That'll be a pretty good clue.
that I don't know.
Yeah, because you don't know them. They probably joined this year.
Uh, uh, Void joined last year, right?
Void joined last year, yes. Void is not nominated for Best New Member this year. You have members like Iza, Sayori, NekoCat.
Sayori joined this year?
Sayori did join this year.
What the heck? You
Yeah.
already know my answer then.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy. Is it gonna be Sayori this year? Do y'all think? If Sayori wins, she'll be the first Brazilian member ever to win a Heli, and the first Brazilian member to win Best New Member, obviously.
And
Um,
not only best, is she nominated for most improved member as well?
um, I don't think so.
Because she jumped from not being here to being a mod. That's more than
Yeah,
CD did.
that's
And
true. That's true. So you can nominate her if you want to.
really,
She's also one of two members in all of Heli history to be nominated for Mod of the Year and Best New Member. The first one to do that was Dio,
okay, all
unsuccessfully,
right.
but so Sayori has a chance to win Best New Member and Mod of the Year. Will be the
Mm,
first Hellion ever to do it. Maybe, maybe. However, there's
maybe,
also Soph. I don't know. There's a lot of choices. There's a lot of choices. Um,
indeed.
um, Fire Demon asks, "What is your favorite Romanian word?"
Um, Good lord. I have never thought of ranking words from a language. It just feels like such an unnecessary thing to do. Oh, wow. Um, oh,
Hmm.
um, I don't even know. I know so many words in Romanian that I don't know what to pick.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Um, I I'm just gonna pick one randomly, the first one that comes in my head. I'm just gonna say Fornica.
That means
Um,
sex. That means sex. That means sex.
Not at all.
What? Fornica?
Thankfully.
What's
I
Fornica?
So wait, I tried to write it like in chat, and it just loaded. So that's how it's spelled. Fornica. That means ant.
Oh.
It's just the first word that came to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Fornica.
I think it means something else. So Crack Sparrow, aka Shy, says, "Who will win Best Digital Art Piece? Will it be CD for the fourth year in a row?"
Uh, if my pitch gets admitted, then no. Uh, I I think Ray has some nominations in that category, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because I've been every time I'm looking around the Heli channel for no reason, because I do that from time to time. I'm just looking around to see who nominates who. And I've noticed Ray's digital art several times, and it's art that is worthy of the Heli win.
There you
And
go.
so I think I'm gonna go for Ray this time around.
Alrighty. Well, not you, Shy,
In your
apparently.
in your opinion, what's something that's overrated?
That's from Swift. What is something that is overrated?
How do I make this not sound rude? Good lord.
Oh, be rude. Be
Oh,
rude.
something overrated. Oh,
Mm.
leeches.
Leeches.
Uh, Leeches. Basically, in this online chess kind of um like business, in the
Mm-hmm.
online chess community and business, there are two main websites that people play chess on. There's chess.com, and then there's Lichess. And
Okay.
Lichess is basically the website that is always memed about and joked about, because on Lichess nobody moderates the chats. So
Mm-hmm.
against your opponent, you can be as toxic and rude as you want. And
Okay.
so that makes Lichess very overrated in terms of how many people actually make memes about it. And so I'm gonna go for that.
Shy asks, what is something that is underrated but isn't actually underrated because it's overrated but not so much so it's underrated? Just go with what is something that is underrated. My gosh.
This person really woke up today and chose questions that almost nobody can understand.
That's Shy.
Um, so what is underrated? Um, um, I think I'm gonna go for Twitter
Interesting. I think Twitter is underrated or overrated.
because
Overrated. Yes.
many people, many people think Twitter is like a toxic place, and they don't use Twitter because of like how many opinions are just getting cancelled there.
Hmm.
But after all, it's not Twitter's owner's fault that it became like this. It's just some people that shouldn't be there and they're sadly there. And so I think Twitter is underrated as a genuine socializing social network.
Okay. Alrighty.
Uh, toiletry, toiletry. Uh,
There you
I
go.
just hope that isn't a real thing.
I
I
hope not either. I
I
bet it is
just
somewhere.
hope.
It is somewhere.
Oh
Um,
God.
are there any other fan questions before we move on to the rapid fire?
Oh God. What's
Oh
gonna
boy.
come?
Any other?
I have a chess tournament in 25 minutes and I don't even know what to think of first.
We're gonna finish it up with a rapid fire if no one else has any questions in the next minute. Crack Sparrow is typing. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh God.
Oh goodness. I don't know if we can wait for this. Anyway, so we're gonna allow whatever this last question is. I think, but oh my
I
gosh.
think.
Oh god. Shy gets
Um,
wild on this.
I
Shy gets
think
wild on this.
I think this is the first episode of Good Morning New Hell City when I hear you laugh a lot.
Me laugh? I would
Uh,
never. How dare. Oh, say so. So
okay, for
go ahead. Yeah, read it.
who do you think might win most improved artist? Oh,
I can tell you who's nominated.
oh,
Let me tell you who's nominated. Help you out here a little bit.
yeah, that.
So the nominees for most improved artist are Oh My. Um oh shit, hang on. I lost it.
Oh my, had some good art indeed.
Yeah, Oh My. Oh My is also someone who has been nominated, one of the few Hellions who's been nominated every single year and never won for Helly. I'm a Kitten, who won the very first year. This that category. Copper, who's already won. Jax, Shy, Leah, Biscuit, Mika, Vel, Dio, the Queen of Eggs, also known as Willow, Zozo, and
You
Ray.
know, Vegs?
Yeah, Queen of Eggs is her name, but she also goes by Willow here.
Okay.
Who do you think it is?
Um, I think I'm gonna go with Copper.
Oh, interesting.
He's very into this art business and stuff, and I think his art will have a positive impact this year in the Hellis.
Ooh, okay, all right, alrighty then. Asked and answered. I think we're gonna close down the questions here so we can get to rapid fire, so we can get to your game. Um,
Yeah.
are you ready for rapid fire, Caps? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Dun, dun, dun,
Uh,
dun, 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 dun,
do
dun.
I still hold the rapidest rapid fire?
So
Because
far,
last time I did. Yeah, let's
that's right.
go.
Let's do it. We have some new questions though, so I'm gonna throw you for a loop. What are you terrible at?
Just
You're terrible at chess. Okay, what are you amazing at?
math,
What's your favorite thing to do?
read,
What's your least favorite thing to do? Oh, stumped you. What's your least favorite thing to do?
least favorite thing to do. Sports.
Do I look pretty today?
Yes,
Name something you would set on fire.
yourself.
You have to pack your stuff up today and go live with one Hellion. Who is it?
Copper.
You have to switch lives and bodies with one Hellion for a day. Who is it?
Fire.
Which Hellions are you taking on your zombie apocalypse team?
Nolam, Jesse, Fire, and Dio.
Wow, you were the very first Hellion not to say Aura. That's interesting. What is your favorite word?
Fire.
What is your least favorite word?
Ice.
Why are video games so hard?
Because they're long.
Why is anime so confusing?
Because every anime is about the exact same thing.
What thing is required viewing, watching, playing, or reading for humans? What is the thing that is required to consume for humans?
Movies, I guess.
Yeah, pick a movie
Pick a movie.
that is required viewing.
The Terminator, I think.
Great. What noise or sound do you love?
Birds.
What noise or sound do you hate?
Tire screeches.
What is your favorite curse word?
Does hell count?
Sure. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Chess teacher.
What profession would you not like to attempt?
Um, Professional sports player. Something.
And finally, when you get to hell, what would you like Satan to say to you when you arrive at those fiery gates?
What took you so long?
Perfect. Caps, still the rapidest, rapider, rapider, rapider. Rapider, 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 rapider.
Let's go.
Good job.
That one with the least favorite thing to do really caught me off guard.
That was hard. That was hard. Caps, good
It
job.
wasn't really hard. I just didn't expect it, and it took me so long to think about physical exercise. I don't know why.
Yeah, I gave you some new ones there. Caps, you were doing great, and you kept this interview in an hour, which I love. And keep getting there. You're gonna get some more votes this year. It's gonna happen. Justice for Caps. Start the hashtag. Justice for Caps.
Justice for caps.
You want to say anything to the kids before you go?
Yeah, I started streaming lately on Twitch, like 3 or 4 days
Yes.
ago, and I stream daily. And actually, I'm going to stream my tournament right after this interview. So if you wanna follow me and hang out, twitch.tv/capschess. I leave a link in the promotions channel,
Yes. Let's
and you
go
can come and
watch.
watch me play.
Amazing. Amazing. Go watch Caps play chess. I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all there. I'm gonna go watch Caps play chess. Bye y'all. Bye hoes. Tell the kids bye.
Bye.